Alright, I wanted to tell y'all this first up real quick. I will not be streaming SummerSlam. I was hoping I could get all the stuff I needed to live stream SummerSlam. That won't be coming in very later on in my move. So no stream, but you will still be getting the reviews. Just want to let y'all know real quick. Let's get into a very disappointing show. Alright. So we're in for another very disappointing go-home show. To the point to where I actually don't even know where I want to start with. I think what I'm going to start with that actually kind of pissed me off a little bit is just the treatment of the women's division. Fuck WWE women's division, am I right, lads? Who cares about the women's division? No one's watching that. It's all about Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, all about them. Who needs the women's division? Because it really feels like they're throwing it away. Straight up. We had 2 women's matches tonight, and both of them I have no comment on. I deadass have no notes for the women's division whatsoever. I also don't have notes for the main event, but that shit regardless. Let's start with I guess the first women's division thing of Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green versus the baddies of Michin and B-Fab. It's a match. It's a fine match, but it's a match. No story was really told apart from, oh yeah, Chelsea and Tiffany's in this ladder match. I don't know if y'all heard. And then the baddies win with Jade interference, and then Charlotte and Jade brawl for a little bit. Not even a convincing brawl. They just kind of stand there and just kind of hit each other like 4 times each, and then Jade flies out of the ring, and Charlotte stands tall. Bullshit. And then the next women's match we got was for the final spot in the qualifying match, which was Julia versus Lash Legends. And when I tell you I deadass wrote no notes for this, I literally skipped from Ray Phoenix and JD McDonough to the main event. And the only note I wrote was fuck Julia, I guess, because Julia lost in a very weak way, weirdly enough. Julia got the majority of offense in. She got hit with one finisher and was pinned. I'd argue in almost less than 3 minutes. There's a difference between me wanting my favorite wrestler to win. I want Bayley to win. I want Javon to win. I think it'd be cool if Chad Gable won. Oh, but Femi needs to win this. And then if they lose, man, I really wanted them to win. There's a difference between that and this was just a shitty finish. And that's what I just watched. I like Julia, I do, and to see her go out like that is bullshit, man. This whole ladder match has been treated like bullshit. The only match that got time and a decent finish was Chelsea Green versus Kiana James. Oh well, no, I was kind of fucked with JC and Tiffany in a way because of Fatal Influence in the Scream Mode girls, but yeah, no, they Fatal Influence wasn't even on the show at all. The Diva Twins weren't even there either. So they're not building that up at all. We got to make time for the Brock and Oba story for Raw and the Seth and Roman story on Raw. We have to make time for those two though. Yeah, that's really the main topic. Is just the women's division on SmackDown. The women's division in general has just been garbage recently. It's so weird. This was a division that was built up so well. I'd say from 2024, I'd say until the very beginning of this year. Honestly, when Rhea and Io lost the tag team belts, and we lost Naomi and Bianca within that time frame too. But within that time, it just kind of fell apart. The women's division kind of just breaking and shattering and just like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, and now we're here. It just feels like it's just shit. It doesn't make sense. Golly, yeah, let's get into the show now. So yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna try with this because it's very apparent they didn't try with any. The only thing I can say they tried was with the opening segment. I think out of everything I think out of everything that builds to SummerSlam, the opening segment is the one of the only things, but two, the only thing I liked building up to SummerSlam. Finn Balor opens the show and he just tells us he's been reflecting for about 10 years. Ever since 2016, his first SummerSlam match where he won the first ever Universal Champion and had to relinquish it the night later. And he scratched and clawed his way to the very top to get inches to another world champion. Sammy comes out and basically says, a lot of boosts for Sammy, by the way, and basically just says, hey Finn, you're going through all that, let me talk to you real quick. Talk to them real quick. And just starts going on a fucking rant on Cody, on Punk, basically the GMs being like, oh, they're biased, all that shit, CM Punk is now the number 2 poster boy next to Cody and all that, and he said, listen Finn, it's not personal, but I need this more. And then they started going back and forth, and Sammy said, well, I'll be the bigger man, I'll walk away like a punk. And then Gunther runs out and attacks both of them, calling out Nick Aldis. Or no, he didn't call out Nick Aldis, I'm sorry. He is calling out the bullshit. Hey, I should be standing in this position fighting for the undisputed champion shot. Why am I not in this? And then Finn Balor runs down, attacks Gunther, and then Sammy runs right after him to attack Gunther. They start brawling. Gunther kills them both. Nick Aldis comes out to finish off a little 4-way. And they fight, and then they get broken apart. I kind of undersold it. It was actually a decently good opening. It was actually a very good opening. I did enjoy this. Tiffany versus the Baddies, we got that. We got a Tongan video package saying, hey, yo, what the fuck happened to us? Like, we used to be kind of cool, but now we're not cool anymore. Tala, you got anything to say? He was like, yeah, no, we've lost our way, bub. I don't know what's going on with us. And that's when we get Haku from the shadows, basically saying, y'all fuckers suck. Do anything. Go out there and show them who you are. I kind of like this. This was cool. Fucking Haku's in storyline now. That's sick. We then got a match of Wepa Up versus the War Raiders, and this was the first sign that I should have given up. This was my first sign I should have given up. Netflix just stopped. Full blank. Stopped. Like, I think minutes before the match ended. I was able to go to another streamer. I went to Santi to figure out what's going on. It ended in a DQ because of the Tongans attacking them, I think. What I can assume, what I heard. And I didn't get anything that happened after that. The only thing I came back to was Trick Williams in the ring calling out Baron Corbin. So I don't know if there's anything before or after that, because I was too stressed out trying to get this fucking Netflix thing to start working again. But he just called out Baron Corbin. Corbin said, yeah, you're a rookie and I'm gonna beat you for that title. You're gonna suffocate in the quicksand and I'm gonna finish the job because you don't know none. You know none. And Trick says, okay, well, we can fight now. If that's what you want, we can fight now. He said, nah, I don't care about you or these people. Loser. And walks away, basically. We got JD McDonough versus Ray Phoenix. Excuse me, before we get to that, I'll try to put a picture up there. Is that Twitch's CEO? Is that Dan, whatever the fuck his name is? Dan Gracie? What's his name? CEO of Twitch. Is that him? Am I crazy? I don't care. Who cares? JD McDonough versus Ray Phoenix. That was just in my head. Good match. I didn't take too many notes, because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this was a I'm not gonna lie to you. This was tough because I was in the middle of trying to take notes, watch the match, but also look for things I need to add to my apartment. What else do I need before I move? So I was kind of doing that during this match. I got to see a couple of cool spots. You know, the Spanish Fly was cool. Ray Phoenix is just bouncy boy. And then I got shocked when the Danhausen lights come on. And then Dom attacks Danhausen. The Minihausens come out. They all attack Dominic, and from that distraction, JD gets hit with the Mexican Muscle Buster and loses, meaning Ray Phoenix retains his AAA Cruiserweight Championship. And then we get that Julia match. Fuck that. And then we get Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. I'm honestly jerking themselves off, and then jerking each other off. Honestly, they're starting to argue that I hate you, da da da. It's all about respect to the title and all of that. So CM Punk then says, yeah, that's great. Isn't it great to be in where are they at? Who cares? Isn't it great to be in Green Bay, Wisconsin, shit, whatever the fuck they're at? And so they start going again. Da, 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 da. You're poopy. No, you're poopy. Why I oughta. And then CM Punk, and then Cody says, "Yeah, that's great. Wisconsin. What do you want to talk about?" It's like, oh my god, shut up, both of you. And then literally I wrote down, also they're drinking themselves off. That's fine. And Cody just starts being like, well, it's about that title right there, because that does make you the best in the world. And that makes you the king. That makes you run all the shots. And I'm like, oh, so now you're jerking him off. And I literally, if I can post my notes, I literally say, just fuck already. Just fuck already, guys. Like, just do it. I wouldn't care. And then they actually started, and he was like, well, what are you going to do about it right now? CM Punk started taking off his jacket. I'm like, oh god, they're actually going to do it. And then Cody started taking off his jacket. And I referenced the fucking Penguin Zero, fucking Morse Critical. He's pulling his cock out. And then they started to fight, and I said, I don't care. I literally, right after they started throwing punches, I said, cool, video. I don't care. I hit the mic. I'm sorry. This is a bad show. I feel like if it wasn't a go home show, it would be still bad. But recently, go home shows just haven't been good. I can't remember the last go home show to a PLE where I'm like, yo, I gotta tune in for this shit. I can't remember, because all of them has just been there. They do everything at the beginning, they try at the middle, and then just fucking phone it in at the end. Hey boys, we don't got enough yo boys, wrap it up. Like, yes, it's not good. I feel like a 2 out of 5 is still bad. Like, Raw was a 2 out of 5, but that was honestly just a fine show that I gave to a 5 because it was the go home show. This is a bad show that was a go home show. I think for that reason I have to give it a 1 out of 5. I have to, because again, Raw was fine, but I think just being fine and having a bad segment kind of brings it down a notch because of the go home show segment, the go home feeling. This was just bad. There's only 2 good things to come out of it, and that was the opening and the JD McDonough Ray Phoenix match. That's the only thing to come out of it that I'm like, these were good out of a 2-hour show. So yeah, bad show, jolly bad show. And that's going to do it for me, boys. I'll probably put it at the beginning too, so y'all understand. I will not be streaming SummerSlam because I am moving. I probably won't be set up to move to stream. I should be able to make videos. I should still be able to do my reviews, but there will not be a stream. But yeah, sorry boys. I tried. I was hoping I could get everything on that day. Can't do it. So, but if you did like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload. The next video you'll be seeing are my SummerSlam reviews coming out on Saturday and Sunday, potentially Sunday and Monday, depending on how long it takes to upload. And then after that, you'll be seeing the Raw review. You'll be getting me fantasy booking Money in the Bank and my SmackDown review. But that's going to do it for me. I love you. I see you when I see you. Take care, everybody. Please enjoy SummerSlam. It's going to be a good show. It's just the build's been bad. Bye.